Right. Pardon me. So, you know, one of the complaints I've had with trying to understand technical issues with with PCs among other things, but I mean just generally technical stuff, and PCs in particular I should say probably, is that I get so frustrated with I get the feeling that you don't actually get okay, I'm gonna try with that, let's see. You don't actually get complete control. At times, I feel personally that the computer doesn't do what you tell it to, like it supposedly should be working. I mean, it shouldn't be able to take any decisions of its own because it's a dead thing. And it drives me nuts when I get the feeling that it starts to do things on its own account. And everyone is like, no, that can't be right, you're doing something wrong. Fine. I've come to the conclusion that, no, I don't understand. I don't understand them. Because I can make the newest, most shiniest of PCs to go completely bonkers, and I can only assume that, okay, it's my fault for not understanding how it works. I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm gonna have to be one of those people who gets professional help if, you know, shit hits the fan completely. But I mean, for goodness sakes, I haven't figured out which way this shoots. I don't want him to eat that, so I'm gonna actually use that one. I might have chosen the wrong things here, because that's 200 and that's 175, and I can't figure out quite where those need to be to do any good. Ooh, maybe we can make it there, I don't know. So, well, anyway, I'm gonna still give it a try anyway. So, for example, I know people who understand computers still claim that, oh no, they don't do anything you didn't tell it to do. But let me give you an example, like this problem I had with the sound. So, every time you start up your computer, if you install a new program on it, that affects the other programs that you have. They might, you know, for whatever reason, sort of bring each other to a how do you say? Well, they can clash in a way, so that one program wants to do something, say, and another program works against that or is in the way of some way. So, you know, they're gonna cock up for each other. And then you have as well the fact that the disks in your PC, if you have more than one, which most people have, I'm using, you know, very generically here. So every time you load up your computer, it might be the fact that one disk loads up first, and on that one you have certain programs, but next time the other disk is going to be the first one to load, and then that is going to have other programs on it. So those will be the first one, sort of to the punch. And even if you say you set to tell the computer, right, this is the program that I want to be as the first and foremost microphone. Here is where you want to pick up sound. That's fine until all of a sudden the other program gets loaded up first. It doesn't even have to be on different disks. It can all be on your C drive, where usually people, you know, it's the first basic place to keep programs and stuff. I mean, my God, how are you gonna make heads to tail of this, or whatever you want to call it? It's absolutely mental. I get so frustrated because every time I think I got something figured, then no, something comes and bite me in the ass, and everything that I thought I knew has changed, usually with an update or, you know, something. Like when I got PlayClaw, and not even immediately when I got PlayClaw, but a bit afterwards, all of a sudden the major program for picking up my voice have changed in recording with Fraps, because Fraps can record certain videos and games, and PlayClaw can record other types of programs. So the newer and fresher games I can record with PlayClaw, and that also picks up my what's it called? Camera. I lose words sometimes, excuse me. Also when I'm upset like this. So I have, you know, fine. And then all of a sudden it changes, on Fraps it changes from being the microphone on my headset to being the microphone on my webcam, which is further away from my mouth, and that's why you also pick up, I mean, I'm coming in very low, and also, so for once, my voice is coming in low because it's further from my mouth. It has a worse sounding S's, put it that way. Ooh, stupid me. I should not put that either, because the ones that slows down actually get, you know, to normal ones. So we shouldn't do that. Let's ignore that one. I didn't pick that one. So anyway, back to the problematics of technology. So, you know, all of a sudden it decides to change. I didn't choose it. It just does that because all of a sudden it assumes, for whatever reason that happened with my software. Nothing has happened with my hardware during that time, so it's just the software. Something has changed so that Fraps thinks that my main thing that I want to pick up sound from is the cam and not my microphone on my headset. And how am I supposed to figure that out? And then, so I have to change it in the like settings of Windows to change to always use, just for simplicity's sake, now I put it on like always use the microphone as the first source of talking. Don't mind the microphone on top of the camera, just use the camera for, you know, pictures. Just, and don't give a crap about whatever sound you can pick up from there. Pick up the sound from the microphone on the headset instead. I mean, my God. I am the type of person that when I actually, you know, I think I got things figured, and then all of a sudden, you know, I don't think I do anything different, but I can make computer go completely blank. It's like, but I did the same thing as last time. It does not make sense to me. It does not compute. But I guess I'm just one of those types of persons that, because I haven't picked apart a computer, I haven't put one together with my own hands like Dad did. He could take parts from one computer and put them together with another and make them actually, function. I think it's easier to visualize the problems if you can actually imagine how it looks inside. And you can try and trace, all the different... Try and trace all the different ways that these things move. And what affects what. I mean, even if you don't have clear answers right away, you could at least, have an idea of where to start. I would definitely love that. I would love to just have an idea of where to start. But every time I try to solve something on my own, it's just always gone completely bonkers. So I'm at the moment I've given up on that. And people are really nice. I mean, people around me are like, well, I can try and teach you, but it's just, it's gibberish. It's gibberish in my ears to try and, solve these things myself when they are exposed to me, so to speak. I don't get it. But anyway, hopefully this is fixed now. We'll know by this episode.